courage to love.
Hazel Starlight Tree.
By the oak reeds in Lilybell Valley lived a little hedgehog named Hazel, with dewdrops glistening on her spines like tiny diamonds. Her best friend was Barnaby, a koala from the distant Aurora forest, where the ground sparkled with ice crystals for half the year. They had met during last year's meteor shower, when a lost Hazel cleverly caught Barnaby's flying woolen scarf with her spines. At their farewell, a kind star sprite gave Hazel a magical seed that pulsed with a soft rhythm. Plant it where your heart beats fastest, and your friendship will never freeze. Hazel carefully buried the seed in a moonlit hollow near her home. Each dawn, she watered it with collected morning dew and softly sang the polar bear lullaby Barnaby had taught her. On the seventh day, the soil made a soft popping sound, and a crystal orchid sprouted, its leaves resembling wine chimes made of sapphire that glowed gently in the moonlight. Standing on her tiptoes, Hazel touched the lowest leaf. It immediately shimmered with the memory of them sliding happily on an ice lake, Barnaby's warm laughter echoing. Watch for cracks in the ice. Dear Barnaby, do you remember this day? Hazel etched with a rose thorn. The gem-like leaf made a delicate ringing sound, detached from the stem, and transformed into a flock of phosphorescent hummingbirds that flew north to migrating geese formations. Meanwhile, Barnaby was worrying at his frozen tree den. A blizzard had trapped him for 3 full days. Suddenly, crystal hummingbirds burst through the icy window, gathering in his palm to form Hazel's leaf ladder. When Barnaby touched the leaf veins with his furry fingertips, the ice lake's laughter immediately warmed away the chill. It's little Hazel. He joyfully hugged the maple leaf pillows she'd left him last year, breathing in the sunny scent of Lilybell Valley. Barnaby carefully picked the tree's newest Shutan orchid leaf tinted silver by auroras. With his claw, he carefully carved the newest memory, Hazel teaching him to weave pinnacle wind chimes that had charmed protectively during snowstorms. As he finished the last stroke, the leaf curled into a horn shape and whooshed away on the Arctic wind heading south. Hazel was shooing leaf-eating beetles from the crystal tree when the silver horn thumped onto her curled-back spines. Unfolding the leaf, clear pinnacle melodies flowed out, mingled with Barnaby's familiar snoring sounds. She delightedly discovered an ice crystal map hidden in the veins. Follow the thorn stream to find spring's first snowdrop. The Starlight tree became their special memory vault. Hazel embedded valley chestnuts in amber leaves that only Aurora magic could melt open. Barnaby froze northern lights dances and ice leaf that warmed at Hazel's touch. Once, Hazel carved many wishes, and the crystal tree stopped growing. Barnaby sent 3 leaves with no reply, anxiously chewing his favorite eucalyptus candy. Under the full moon, he saw the tree's reflection in the aurora showing Hazel feverish and curled at its roots. He realized the tree drew its energy from her happiness. Grinding his treasured North Star fragment into powder, Barnaby carved on a leaf, sprinkled this around the roots. Sing the hedgehog and koala waltz, with Hazel weakly hummed a familiar tune. The stardust formed a glowing bear cub that danced around the tree. Warm healing energy flowed from the roots as new leaves sprouted, more colorful than rainbows. The real miracle happened during the polar night. With no sunlight for 30 days, Barnaby's orchid began frosting over. He picked the last leaf, covering need light, but it froze and fell the moment it left the branch. At that same instant in Lilybell Valley, Hazel's tree bent northward, all leaves pointing to one constellation. Barnaby's star. She immediately gathered all the valley's hedgehogs in a circle. Each raised their spines reflecting firefly lanterns up. The combined beam shot through the treetop, blazing across the sky to the Arctic. The frozen leaf revived midair, carrying 1,000 fireflies into Barnaby's den, where they merged into a tiny, everlasting sun. When dawn finally returned to the Arctic, Barnaby sent a leaf frosted with ice pearls, glowing like unspelled. See, our thoughts light even the longest night. Hazel pressed it to the tree's rings, Understanding a beautiful truth, the true friendship shines like the North Star guiding us through darkness and cold, proving that no distance is too great when hearts remain connected through warmth and light, and that the brightest light often comes from the friendships we nurture across any distance.